So 2024 has been wild. Started a year with 10 friends and I'm down to 3. And yes, I am the problem. Part of the problem, not the problem. That's what my therapist told me. There's always, two things and two people. But long story short, I was in a little class for life coaching, and that has psychology in it, and it dealt a lot with flashlight, where you shine on a problem and come up with a solution. And it also dealt with reframing. Well, within that, it also came with being mindful and intentional. Well, my first step was I realized I was a people pleaser and I lacked boundaries. And there's certain people you can't set boundaries with because they don't have the mental capacity to understand where you're even coming from. It's just an argument. They don't comprehend things on an adult level. It's like a high school level. And then you being more mindful and intentional, okay, I want to be surrounded by the women, not the girls, and the men, not the boys. Their thinking is just totally different, and they're worried about trying to live the best life in that moment with everything that's going on, and not complaining and still living the same way they was 10 years ago. Those are the type of people I want to be surrounded by. That's when the mindful and intentional comes in. And that's why I've lost a lot of friends. A lot of my friends are fine with getting drunk, getting high, staying at jobs that do not appreciate them. They are not paying them. They are not fulfilling their purpose. And I've never been like that. I've always quit a job 6 months or at least before a year, and it cut me off. But what I was saying is I've always just been the one that I'm not going to be somewhere where I am unhappy and it's not fulfilling my goals and my life and my needs and wants. And my needs and wants are paying my bills, and I also want to live comfortable. If a job is not doing that for me, I leave. There's no point of complaining. Relationship is not relationshiping, I leave. I feel bad for people who go through their whole life unhealed and living a certain way for 2+ years, just repeating the cycle or still stuck in the past. But I've learned now it's not my job to save everybody. If that person is comfortable with where they're at, they're comfortable with complaining, and they're comfortable with the cycle that they have created, I have to let them be. I just have to understand they're not for me. They're not my vibe. And that is why I only have 3 friends left out of the 10 I started 2023 with. And that is okay. That is okay. And those friends are married and have kids, and I'm 28 and single, and I don't have any kids. So it's sometimes hard to relate with them, but the fact that they try and I can hold a conversation with them and that they actually care says a lot. They hardly ever complain because they have chosen the life that they are living. What can they complain about? Anyways, that's just my thoughts. I hope if anybody sees this, that they start to choose the life that they want to live. Stop settling, stop complaining. Just go after everything your heart desires and that you know you deserve. Just do it. Just do it.